Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. So allow me to teach you something on multiplication of fractions, multiplication of fractions, right? For you to understand multiplication of fraction, a topic in grade 7, you should have understood or memorized the multiplication table. Because the only way you can understand, which is a very easy topic, is when you have really grasped the multiplication table. This is grade 4 work. So let's do this. For instance, assume number 1, we have this example, 3 over 4 times 3, okay? This is a fraction you multiply by a whole number. So this whole number, you can always put it over 1. So that you can have the answer as 9 over what? Over 4. You multiply the numerator first, then the denominator, okay? So 3 times 3 we get 9, and 4 times 1 we get 4. If at all you're not told to simplify this answer here, you can always leave it like that. Or if you're supposed to simplify, then this is 2 whole and 1 over 4. Okay? You can ask me, how did the teacher get 2 whole? You just do 9, you divide by 4. So that you can get 2 whole. 2 times 4 is 8. You subtract 1. So that you can have 2 whole and 1 over what? And 1 over 4, okay? We can have our second example. On the same, on fractions you multiply by a whole number, where we have 7 over 13, you multiply by 1 or 4. The reason I'm telling you to have understood the multiplication table is because you'll be able to cancel out what you're supposed to cancel out. So, where am I going to use that concept? Because like in this example, you will know that 13 times 8 is 104, okay? So by 13, you are allowed to cancel out by 13, by 13, 8, okay? And then, when you have understood again the multiplication table, you know very well that 7 times 8 is what? Is 56, right? Higher. We go to our third example. We have 1 over 2 times 1 over 3. This is a fraction you multiply by a fraction. And I already said here that you multiply the denominator and then the numerator and the denominator. So 1 times 1, that is 1, and 2 times 3, that is 6. So that you get 1 over 6. 1 over 2 you multiply by 1 over 3, you get 1 over what? You get 1 over 6. We go to our fourth example. Assume that we have 2 over 5 times 3 over 7. Again, use the same aspect. You multiply the numerator and the denominator. So here we can have 2 times 3 is 6, and 5 times 7 is what? Is 35, okay? Our fifth example, imagine that we have 7 over 12, you multiply by 4 over 13. You see, you have to look at whether the aspects, these numbers can be divisible with the denominator, okay? Like now, we have 4, 12 can be divided by 4 because 4 times 3 is what? Is 12. So you just say by 4, 1, by 4, 3. So that you get 7 over 39. Okay? Because 13 times 3 is what? Is 39. Okay? We can continue. We can continue with our examples. Number 6, we have 7 over 8 times 12 over 14, okay? From your knowledge on the mathematics, on multiplication, you know very well that 7 times 2 is what? Is 14. So you can cancel by 7, 1, by 7, 2, okay? Then these 2 can also divide by 12, by 2, 1, by 2, 6. Again, 6 and 8, they share a common factor, which is 2. So by 2, 4, by 2, 3. So that you can get 3 times 1 is 3, and 4 times 1 is what? Is 4. And you get your answer as 3 over what? 3 over 4. We can continue. Example 7. Example 7. We have 7 whole and 1 over 7. Let's see how we do these mixed fractions. You multiply by 3 whole and 1 over 3. You cannot multiply these sums when they are mixed. You have to convert it to, improper fraction. How do you do that? You multiply this number, the denominator, and the number here. So 7 times 7, that is 49. You add the numerator here. So 7 times 7 is 49, plus 1 you get 50. So that is 50 over 7. You multiply by 3 times 3, that is 9, plus 1, 10 over 3. And you get 500 over 21. Okay? So when you get 521, you can either pick your calculator or you divide manually. If you pick your calculator, you get the answer is 23 whole and 17 over what? And 17 over 21. We can go to our example 8, right? Where we have 2 over 3. You multiply by 2 whole and 1 over 7. Okay? We have one proper fraction and an improper fraction. A mixed fraction, sorry. So I said when you're given a mixed fraction, you have to convert it to an improper fraction. How do I do that? So 7 times 2, 14, plus 1, 15. So it's like we are having 2 over 3. You multiply by 15 over 7. So by 3, 1 by 3, 5. You get the answer is 10 over 7, because 2 times 5 is 10 and 7 times 1 is 7. Okay? That is saying that we have 1 whole and 3 over 10. Is it? Over 7. Sorry. 1 whole and 3 over 7. That is the answer. Okay? We can have our example 9, where we have 5 whole and 2 over 5, right? You multiply by 3 whole and 3 over 8, okay? Convert this one to improper fractions. So 5 times 5 is 25. You add 2 is 27. So you can have 27 over 5. You multiply by 8 times 3 is 24. You add 3, you get 27 over 8. Okay? In such a sum, you can just choose your calculator and you'll find 27 times 27 is what? Is 729 over 5 times 8 is what? Is 40. Okay? And 729 you divide by 40 equals 18 whole and what? And 9 over 40. Okay? Okay? Yeah. And our last example, number 10, right? We have 18 whole, 1 over 3, and then you multiply by 10 whole and 4 over what? And 4 over 7. Again, put it in improper fraction. Okay? So 18 times 3 is 18 times 3, that is 54 plus 1. We have 55 over 3. You multiply by 10 times 7, that is 70 plus 4, 74 over 7. Okay? No number can divide each other here. So we can just say 55 times 74. So you can get 40, 70. You divide by 3 times 7, that is 21. So 40, 70 you divide by 21 is 193 whole, and 17 over 21. In that simple lesson, we have covered all the aspects of multiplication of fraction. Okay? See you in another video. Please subscribe and share my videos with other students. Thank you.